Welcome to the Naked Relationship Podcast. I'm Madame.
I am Kelly.
Khalifa. In case you missed it, you can email us at... the email address is nakedrelationshippodcast@gmail.com, which, again, that will be changing here soon, probably in the next month or two.
We also got social media.
And that is at TNR Podcast. That's Facebook, Twitter, and the Instagram crackers.
I run the Insta, so...
Do you really?
Bitch, I do.
Because I run the Twitter, and we never post on the Facebook page, because it's Facebook.
So...
We understand that you guys want to keep that shit private.
Shoot me a DM.
And if you don't want to keep that shit private, I don't know, fucking like our page.
Like my post. And we did mention that we might show our face this year.
We might. You can also see Kelly's wonderful breastises on our Twitter, I believe. And also you can see them in a shirt where she is braless and you can see her nipple through. You can see that on our website. If I may speak so frankly.
Go there. Shoot us a message. Ask us a question.
And we
tell
know
us
you
how
want to see
love
more nudes, but don't ask.
our podcast. Okay, so we are back. Like we said in the last episode, we're trying to catch everyone up, see what we've been doing since then.
Mid to late November, we got back on the Swinger Lifestyle website, SLS.
But so we came back and we had some new rules and boundaries that we came up with.
Well, we didn't start playing alone right away, and we really didn't start playing alone until late January.
Yeah, so our first couple rules is like we wanted to limit the amount of social media we consumed from the lifestyle. So we started with just SLS.
Yep.
And we got kickback.
We got a kickback, eh?
Answered some old messages, met up with some peeps. Did we meet up with peeps? I don't know. We met up at the Gaslight.
Yeah.
Which is the local swinger bar, and it's bomb. Missed it.
They have a few locations, so good luck trying to figure out which one we go to. That is a challenge. If you tell us, if you guess, we won't tell you. But feel free to guess.
So we started back. We learned from last time that I did not like having all these apps, all these people trying to get into my panties.
Because you're an introvert.
I am an introvert. I can't handle a lot of stimuli. I'm like a very anxious person in general. I'm an anxious person, okay? So I like to have little stimuli as possible, or else I get overwhelmed, which I do not like to be. So we, about this time last year, we met up with a group of people who throw monthly swinger parties. House parties.
Yes, that too. And initially, we didn't really feel the vibe, or kind of, I don't know, it just didn't work out for some reason. And so they, once we got back on SLS, they reached out to us randomly. And
it wasn't randomly. They saw that we were on there.
It was kind of random.
That we were back.
It was out of the blue. And they saw that we were back, and they're very inviting.
Yes, they were really sweet.
And so we joined them for a party. And it was great. Highly recommend it. And, so we get there.
So this party was in December.
It was a December to
Christmas party type thing.
Except it was like 2 or 3 weeks before.
So going into this, we were very nervous. I was very nervous. We were given the rules beforehand.
This is our first swinger anything back.
Yes, it's our first dip into the pool. So like we said, we did meet them, and they did tell us the criteria of going. So this is a couple, not a couple, there's 3 people. So it's a man and a woman, they're married, and they have another person that lives in their house. So it's like a 3-person.
They might be poly. I'm not 100% sure what their dynamic is specifically. But it was, at first it was two people's birthdays that they were also celebrating. Mm-hmm. So we went through all that, and we got the house tour and the rules, and it was great. Really
okay, no, we need to backtrack. You're going way too fast. So I want to explain the dynamic of this couple, this tri couple. I don't know.
Throuple.
Yes. So it's 3 people, and the guy is very particular, and I feel like maybe a little bit controlling, but in a positive way. Like, he let us know that we have to have been tested for STDs within the past 3 to 6 months. They are very respectful of who they choose to invite to these types of parties. They're very protective of the people that they do invite, make sure they feel comfortable. They're extremely selective on the single males that they choose to come to these types of things. It's mostly couple-based. Like Adam and I, we were asked. There's some single women in the group as well. So the dynamic seemed very comforting to me because he was very particular on who he asked and how he screened people to join this. So going in, we felt a little bit more at ease because of that. But we were also nervous because this was our first lifestyle event, since our break that we were going to. So it was in December. It was a Christmas/birthday party. They were celebrating 2 people in the group's birthday party. One of them was the throuple, who it was the younger woman. I think they're poly, and she's the younger woman in this relationship. It was also one of our mutual friends who actually introduced us to this couple that throws these parties. It was her birthday, and she's actually the youngest one in the group. She's 20 or 21. 21. And so we get there. We were told not to bring anything, but we get there. We're all dressed up. We go into the house. There's our people mingling. We walk in the door, and we see our mutual friend, who we felt like she was pretty cute. So we get there, we introduce ourselves. She's got a new man. We introduce ourselves to him. And there is so much good food at this place, which good food and great sex are one of my favorite things. 2 of my favorite things. So we try to mingle and chat, eat some food, and we eventually
watched the ACC championship game because go Tigers.
God. Sports.
Yes.
So we eventually migrate to the living room and introduce ourselves, and we're obviously the newbies.
Oh yeah, we went through that circle where everyone introduced themselves, said maybe a fetish or something. So that was interesting. I wasn't the only bi guy there, so that was nice.
Yeah, we introduced ourselves, and we were obviously the newbies. We were all, one of the youngest couples there, the only young couple besides our friend
and her new boy toy, who was also bi.
Yeah, so we were just talking and mingling, and we did that for about an hour, and then the host, and I'm assuming not his partner, but one of the friends that helps manage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Really nice guy.
Yeah, single, nice.
Ready to mingle.
Yeah. So he took the newbies, which was him and I, and our friend's new boy toy. It was just 3 new people. So they took us upstairs where all the action happens before anyone came up to kind of give us a tour and the layout.
Break down the do's and don'ts.
Yes. So we went up the stairs, got a tour. There was 3 rooms. Each room had lube, a couple magic wands. He said there was a couple pillows that we can use and some pads because apparently a lot of these girls are squirters.
Don't act like you're innocent.
I'm one of them.
You ended up squirting in some poor woman's mouth that night.
Okay.
It was great.
And so there was 3 rooms with all these toys and comforts. There was some condoms on the balcony rail type thing. And at this party, everyone's STD checked, so they are free to go at it raw. But one of Adam's and I's rules is that we do not have penetrated sex without a condom. So for couples that do utilize that rule, there are some condoms for us, which I thought was very thoughtful. He even had a cooler filled with water to hydrate ourselves after vigorous play. And they did have a bathroom up there with baby wipes and like good stuff to use.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah, they have this down to a fucking science. They throw these parties pretty often, at least monthly, and go ham on the prep. So, he knows what they are doing. So, get the tour. They tell us that it is probably a little bit best if we observe at first and see if we would like to join. So.
And at that point is when they unleash the hounds. They let everybody come upstairs.
They really did.
And the women, let them get the game on.
The women can wear lingerie if they want to. And that honestly helps a lot. And I love wearing lingerie. I love the tease of wearing skimpy clothing. So, as Adam put it, they unleash the hounds and they come running up the stairs. And the girls are ready to go. Literally, they all
I don't even remember our friend taking her clothes off. I just remember her being naked and getting eaten out.
Yeah, she was literally on the bed getting her pussy eaten out, making out with this other girl. She had girls all over her. And Adam and I and the other guy were just
which is her boyfriend.
We're just in the doorway watching this unfold.
Well, there's several rooms, and so we kind of go back and forth between rooms.
Just kind of watching, observing.
For probably a good 20-30 minutes, really.
Yeah, we were just watching, kind of feeling the vibe. It was very hot, honestly, watching other people have sex right in front of you.
I thought you said you didn't like it.
It was hot. Going back and looking at it in my mind, I thought it was hot.
Oh, but in the moment, this is awkward?
I felt awkward because you're watching other people's intimate moment, and how could you not feel a little awkward?
I didn't feel a little awkward.
Because he's a wanker.
I am a wanker. Super fucking wanker. That needs to be tattooed above my dick or something.
But
wanker.
I did feel a little bit nervous and so I feel most of the demographic there was a little bit older, and I'm kind of I like having sex with people my age,
Except for men. You like older men.
I do like older men, but everyone there was on a little bit 30s, 40s, 40s, 50s. They were definitely older, but I still felt comfortable enough to go downstairs, throw on my cute lingerie that I bought for the occasion, and
then you came back upstairs, and I was downstairs with you when you went to change. I didn't go in the bathroom with you to help you change. I would have loved to, but I'm sitting there in the living room, and you come out, and my jaw just fucking dropped. And this is lingerie that I'm pretty sure I've already seen you in. And my jaw just fucking dropped. So then we go upstairs and we go to the master bedroom where there's action going on. And you get down on your knees and you start blushing me.
I blew. And then we had a crowd of people crowding at the door watching us because they're oh, the newbies are finally joining in.
Yeah, and I think I had a little bit of difficulty getting fully erect.
Yeah, because it's pretty
it was our first time doing it in front of other people.
Yeah, it was our first time, stage fright, and I was kind of hiding behind your dick, honestly. I was afraid to peep my face out.
And then someone said, hey, you can go into the other bedroom. There's a lot more space over there. So we went over there, and I lay you on the bed, and I'm off the edge of the bed, and I'm going down on you for a little bit, and I'm getting my dick hard. I'm wanking it while I'm going down on you so I can, make love to you. And then the host comes in and is like, hey, would you mind if I showed you a trick or something?
Yeah.
And
all for it.
That's when he said cough drops.
Uh-huh.
And
I was like, what? Cough drops?
Yeah, and so he starts going down on you, and you said he's the best you've ever...
Listen, he knows what the fuck he was doing, okay? He had a cough drop in his mouth. He found my G-spot. He made me come.
How many times?
A lot. He knew what rhythm to get me going.
It's like you watched Cool Runnings before. Feel the rhythm. Feel the rhyme. It's Make Kelly Come time.
But, he made me come so many times. I don't know what you were doing, but I was just laying back enjoying the awesome sensation he was providing.
Over by your head.
Oh, yeah, you were choking me. Oh my god.
Yeah, I was choking you.
That was so awesome.
Yeah.
You did it the right amount of pressure, the right amount of grip.
Oh, like this?
He did so good. Ugh. And then he finished, and I was knees weak, legs jello.
Oh, you mean he finished going down on you?
Yeah,
okay.
He finished going down on me. Oh, so good. And then after that, like...
I'm laying next to you, and then our friend, let's just call her E.
Yeah.
And so this other guy, like, comes over, and I think they asked if he wanted to fuck you or something.
Yeah.
And so... the condom barely fit on his dick.
His dick was fucking huge, okay?
And you took it like a fucking champ. So, like, I'm sitting there choking you while you're getting fucked. And then E's boyfriend starts going down on me while E is getting fucked between my legs. And then I have another lady sit on my face. It was while you're getting fucked right next to me. It was... probably the hottest, like...
most bonding experience.
Swinger thing that I think that we've done.
It was pretty awesome, man.
Yeah. Feel free to touch my penis. What?
No, it was, like, a really good time. And, like, at that point, like, the guy finished fucking me. Like, we finish in that room. We go to the next room. Take a little water break, you know. Get our juices flowing back.
So for your waterwork show later.
Yeah, so literally, like, I felt like every woman there at the party almost, like, went down on me. And, like, made me come several times.
There was one lady that made it a challenge to get you to squirt, and you all over her face.
She did, man.
It was the one that was sitting on my face.
Yeah, the one that was sitting on your face.
Yeah.
Put her face in my pussy and, like, made me squirt all over it, so...
Cold chills.
It was, like, really fun. But the only negative thing that I have to say about this experience was that the guy that went down on you, like, E's boyfriend, I did not find attractive, and I felt kind of, like, obligated to kind of, you know, fuck him almost, or, like, go down on him, but...
Didn't you learn to say that 2-letter word?
Yeah, I need to learn to say no a little bit more, but
well,
he was very, like, difficult to...
I think he had a little bit of problems because it was also his first time.
Yeah, his first time.
And I think that he was a little gun shy himself.
Yeah,
I mean, I was definitely at first.
Yeah, it was hard to get him hard, and he
well, as you're trying to get him hard, I'm fucking E on the bed next to you.
Yeah.
And it was hard because, like, you know, this is someone that I'd want to have sex with for almost a year at that point.
Yeah.
And, like, I couldn't keep it hard, and it was at no fault of her. It was, I think it was just the first time being in that environment where there's lots of people around
and watching you.
Yeah.
But overall, great experience. We were done by midnight. And I think a couple of people honestly kept going, but we came down, we had some cake because it was their birthday. Delicious cake, by the way.
We had our cake and ate it too. Nobody laughed at that fucking joke.
It was so good. So we said our goodbyes, and then we left.
And like, we weren't able to make it to the January one because I had a work event. However, the February one we plan on attending, and that's in 15 days.
Yeah.
From the date that we're recording.
We are very excited to go back and hopefully meet some new people because a lot of people can't make it to certain ones, and they have, like, I'm assuming continuously rotating people going to certain parties, and I'm excited to meet the new group. Yep.
So don't forget to follow us on the socials at TNR Podcast. Visit our website, thenakedrelationship.com. You can find different places to listen. You can read the blog, I think, that we posted. I think there's only one, but there should be more coming. But you can also find a coupon for up to 3 months free of Double Date Nation, which is like SLS and Castity, but a lot newer, and it actually looks newer on the website interface. So that's what we've got for you this week. Anything else you want to say there, you sexy?
Try something new and have fun.
Like anal. Bye, guys.
Bye.